Boom. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from our Public Works Department, my favorite traffic engineer, maybe because it's the only one I know in person, Andrew McFadden. Andrew, welcome back to the show. Nice seeing you. How are you doing today?
Good.
Glad to have you back here, and we got a lot to get to, so let's jump right into it. We started with the Fitchburg Road project. We've been preparing for some lane closures, and those are about to happen or are happening. Tell us what's going on there.
Yep, southbound lane closures, the bus lane specifically, and outside right lane today and tomorrow, so Thursday and Friday. Closed until 3:30, just to install those railings over by the shopping center there. So you'll go see those go up, and it's really starting to look polished now, I think. So there's some temp bus stops up there that's documented in our construction update, and also we'll anticipate switching Caddis Bend to the southern half probably prior to Labor Day, but closer into September. So that's a big news. I know today there was a water main break out there, so that's definitely snarled some of our traffic control, remove the northbound left turn lane there at Caddis, and so we're working on that. We're fixing that up. That should be done hopefully today, but that's kind of ongoing. Live action, in construction world. But yeah, and so, that's some of the big stuff we have going on, and you'll also see a lot of the curb and gutter going in down at McKee, and some of those travel lanes, so we should be wrapping that up.
And the walls up by Pines, you said those are coming along as well.
Yeah, yep, yeah. So you'll see that kind of the blocks go up, the backfilling, and then we'll get the coping in poured. I think this week or next week. So yeah, it's
perfect.
Starting to look good.
Yeah, those walls look cool. And looking forward to seeing that done. I like the word polish. I think it's looking polished.
Yeah,
I like it. High Ridge Trail opening. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so that should be opening up this Saturday. So you'll see out there now. We got the island put back in. Now we just have to do some paving through there. So that'll get done today and tomorrow, and then that should be opened up on Saturday.
Fantastic. Well, keep it slow in there, as we say, and keep your phones down, heads up, and drive through there safely. Switching over then South Sayin Road, I put in a note here that project's just moving along.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, water main project moving south in the southbound lanes, those western lanes, and they're around Wild Heather now, so keep continuing moving south. They'll follow that up with the road reconstruction project. We do have some variable message boards down there, kind of letting folks know the duration of that project. So getting the word out a little bit more, because I know we had some folks kind of reaching out about that. So trying to do it.
Yeah. So what will they'll take and resurface all of that. So what does that next phase look like?
Yeah. So they'll be pulverizing that project. I think they're starting on the north side, kind of by Wild Heather, and I think they'll actually do the Wild Heather kind of Tarpley Wick neighborhood first, and that's kind of a mill and overlay there, full depth mill, and then they'll kind of be moving south from there, and so that should be happening. I believe that's going to start up September 21st. So
awesome. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. If you do live out in that area, make sure you check out the digital signage boards, as you mentioned. They'll keep you up to date, and that still remains one lane open for traffic to get through there for local businesses and for residents.
Yep, that's right. And we do have a few other resurfacing projects around the city. So you'll see the paths up here on East Sherrill. They just got ripped up, so that's full depth pulverization. We also have that same thing going on at the Dunmore Street path. After that, they'll go over to Nesbitt, and we'll have one lane open with flagging there, but Nesbitt just north of the roundabout there.
And we've got the, sorry, don't interrupt you.
Yeah, and then we have some other work, just some Central Park place, basically that surface coat, and kind of the East Sherrill Parkway and Green Market Place through there. Just, again, there's kind of follow-up work from last year, just getting that surface course up there. So there's a kind of a few spot projects around, trying to keep folks.
It's very active right now. Let's put it this way.
Sure.
I've seen a lot of machinery moving around here, so it's looking good. But when it's all done, it'll look awesome. You wanted to mention the Dunmore Street path as well.
Yeah, so that's one of the and that's the next step. Of basically just a full depth reconstruction there. Just you'll see it grinded. It'll look like dirt there, so that'll be closed. But when we're doing that and before we get it paved, but that'll give us some extra base and it'll make it last that much longer. So yeah, you'll see definitely out here on East Sherrill, and then we're moving up to Dunmore after that.
Gotcha. All right. Finally, over at McCoy, we do still have that bridge work going on as well. We have some nightly lane closures happening in the city, and I said I would take on this one. So
Yeah.
those closures going 7 p.m. To 5 a.m. Overnight. So remember, look for the detours. I had to take the detour last night. I got out of here right at 7 o'clock. I'm like, oh yeah, it's closed. We're gonna go around. So be on the lookout for that. Andrew, any other projects for updating?
Nope, that's everything.
Are you sure?
We stay here all day if you want to. But,
yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of fun stuff out there. But yeah, those are the big ones.
All right, fantastic, Andrew. If people want to find out more about the projects going on in their neighborhoods, whatever, where can they find it?
Yeah, definitely on the Public Works website, on the city webpage. Also, definitely welcome anybody to check out the TTC, the Transportation and Transit Commission, and the Board of Public Works meeting. We talk about a lot of our projects in there before they get to this stage. So yeah, if you're interested in the nitty gritty, that's really where to go.
I like it. All right, Andrew, thank you so much for your time as always.
Yeah.
Stay safe out there, and we'll check back in with you next week.
Thanks, Jeremy. Have a good one.
You bet. Andrew McFadden from our Public Works Department. He's a busy guy, let me tell you. He's got a lot of projects. I'm like, how many projects do you manage? I'm not telling you that number, but it's a lot. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.